Received a message from Wayland Yutani Special Projects Director Burke Carter J. Message is transcribed as follows. I don't have a lot of time. The Jarheads are checking out the pickup spot. Look, they're gonna nuke the site. I tried to convince them otherwise, but look, you need to send a ship now. I've already got a backup plan to get the specimens back to you, but I can't be sure if... Female voice heard in the distance. Hey, Company Stooge, we're moving. Help me lift Gorman. Burke responds, all right, no problem. Message ends.
You're alive.
You had one of those things on your face.
Yeah, but it was dead. I'm okay.
Where are we? What is happening?
Best I can tell, some of us were brought here from hypersleep by someone or something.
God damn it.
Have you seen your parents?
No. First thing I remember is you finding me here.
Your parents must still be in hypersleep. You need to get out of here. Find a way off this ship.
I need to get to them.
Listen, never mind them. You need to get off this ship.
shit like this. Sign up for a tour colonizing the Outer Rim, and then once you're in hypersleep, bam! Sold off as human guinea pigs to some fucked up corporate pricks.
Are you on your own?
Nah, I came here with my girl. Looking to get to a terminal so I can find out where she is. You alone?
No, I'm looking for my parents.
Shit. Stick with me, we'll find them together. I'm in. Looks like there's a bay they're using to store everyone in hypersleep. And there's my girl. What's your family name?
Hutchins. It's Hutchins. I'm Lisbeth.
Well, don't you worry none, Elizabeth. We'll find them. We'll find them, and then we'll find a way out of this freak show. Hey, find one of these headsets in case we get split up. Got it. Looks like your parents are on level 3, bay 4. Grab that motion tracker over there. You'll be able to find your way with that.
Where did you learn how to do all this?
Ever see those late-night commercials for CTT online technical courses? Well, the courses are actually pretty good, but their job placement program sucks. Quick, hide! Into those lockers!
Damn, Stone, solid hit.
You okay?
Thanks.
Stone, we better keep moving.
He's right. Word is we're tethered to a Marine starship, so we're headed to the umbilical.
And getting the hell off this shitbox.
Hoorah.
Well, I'm headed for hypersleep storage. To find my family.
Suit yourself, but still, it'd be best if we stuck together.
Okay, let's move.
Stay sharp. Don't make me more. Can't afford to let even one of these poor bastards get by.
Looks like those two aren't taking any chances.
Sick bastards. Is there another way around?
tried other decks, but everything was cut off.
We'll just need to find a way to take these two out then.
Love the attitude, but we're a little short on firepower here, guys.
No. Leave them.
You ever use a gun before?
My father taught me.
Ever kill a man? Look. Come with me. That's a Marine vessel over there. We get word out on what's happening over here, and we come back with a whole squad of jarheads to sort this shit out.
Once I find my folks, we will be looking to leave. Just make sure we have somewhere to go.
The wrong girl!
Ripley said I should talk to you, but you're on the radio. So, I'm sorry your face got burned. I didn't like the other soldiers, but you were nice. Thanks for trying to help me. I can't really think of anything else to say. I'll talk to you more once we wake up.
Is this it? It looks like the right sequence. Run the full cycle. We don't want him to go into shock. I think this is it. Anything yet? That's it. He's coming too. Listen up, Corporal Hicks. We got you. Just a few more seconds for the cycle to finish. No.
Hang on, Corporal. Whoa. I got you.
Check the chamber.
Guys, we've got company.
Stasis interrupted. Fire in cryogenic compartment. Repeat. Fire in cryogenic compartment. Launch will commence in T-minus 20 seconds.
No! No!
Nothing else can be done here. Now you can bet they're sending something more than these piss ants to find out what just went down. Corporal, we need to go.
Ripley.
Corporal, I know you've got a lot to come to grips with right now. But where is the rest of your crew?
You're looking at it. And yeah, you could say that. Last thing I remember is going into hypersleep after losing my entire unit and escaping a planet overrun with monsters straight out of your worst nightmares. Now I wake up to your smiling face. Armed men trying to kill me and one of those things wrapped around her face.
Look, I'm sorry for your loss. I really am. But we're tethered to a boat crawling with those things as part of some corporate experiment gone bad, and they don't look to be wanting any outside eyes peering in. They're heavily armed and don't seem to have any issue killing anyone in their way. If we don't get word out, they're gonna bury this thing and all of us with it.
What's your name?
Samuel. Samuel Stone.
Well, Stone, we're gonna need stronger firepower than this. There's a security checkpoint on the next deck. We can gear up there. Follow me. What branch did you serve in?
Come again?
You showed some real skills back there.
I was Gunnery Sergeant, USCL.
Well, good work, Gunny.
That was a different life. Let's just stick with Stone. Ripley. Was she someone special?
We went through a lot together.
You know, there's still a chance we can save her.
Oh shit, I'm empty, cover me! That should keep out any uninvited guests. Better gear up.
We're gonna need a way off this boat and a long-range uplink to send a transmission.
Dropship hangars are too obvious. Check the EEV access.
Looks like they've locked them all down.
Damn it.
What about the service skiff and engineering?
Looks clear. Head for engineering and ready the skiff. I'll secure an uplink and meet you there.
Hello, Mr. Stone. It's me again. Well, after 7 unanswered messages, I won't be naive enough to expect a response, but I just want to ask you one question. What would they have wanted? Would they have wanted you to stay stuck in your home, drinking booze, living off your welfare checks and trying not to stare at their empty rooms? Or would they want you to get back up and do something with your life? Travel to another colony, meet people, start over? As always, Mr. Stone, you have my number.
One hell of a punch! That was for Clara. Tough sons of bitches!
Stone, the uplink is no good, but I did manage to pull my after-action report before getting locked out of the system. We get this out, and they're finished here.
The skiff only supports short-range communication. We need a long-range uplink.
Well, it looks like we're in luck there. The telemetry of the jettisoned EEV shows that it tracked to a planet called Furina 161. There's a penal colony there. They must have a long-range communication uplink.
Ripley's EEV?
Problem is, soon we're gonna be out of range for the service skiff to make the trip.
I guess we better move our asses then. See you in engineering, Corporal.
This is a status update from Bishop 341B. Prior to their hibernation, I attempted to develop a rapport with the Marines. Though my questions about their personal lives have been met with derision, they seem to be particularly fond of physical displays. Private First Class Hudson was extremely pleased with my prowess with a knife. This method of emotional bonding may warrant further investigation.
Be brave and we'll survive.
sons of bitches! Not natural!
Level 3, Bay 4.
Got it!
Stone. They're gone.
Elizabeth?
Both of them. I was too late. One of those monsters got to her. And then these corporate bastards killed them both.
You can still make it out, Lisbeth.
Get clear. Get the message out. I don't have much time left. God damn it, they're gonna pay. They're all gonna pay.
Get clear. Lisbeth, what are you gonna do?
I'm blowing up the ship.
Lisbeth! Lisbeth, do you read? Lisbeth!
Lisbeth!
What the hell's going on?
It's Lisbeth. She's planning on blowing up the Legato.
Can she pull that off?
She's resourceful. And she sounds pretty damn driven.
If she blows that ship while we're still tethered, she'll end up taking us down with her. Meet me on the starboard weapon deck. I've got an idea.
how Marines do it! Don't let up now!
What's your ETA? I got way you forces dug in.
Hang tight. So, what's the plan?
The way I see it, there's no way we're getting near the umbilical to separate the ships. But a few well-placed shots
From here can cut the tether.
Roll the Legato clear. You paint the targets. I'll fire the ordnance.
this ship.
Get this message sent. So her sacrifice.
That's right! Be brave and we'll survive.
Damn it! Cut off! Find the controls that open that maintenance hatch. Those tunnels should lead us to the skiff dock.
Got it.
Great, let's go!
That's right!
These things are made for orbital hops, not long runs.
Looks like we're still in range of Fiorina 161, but she's gonna need more fuel in order to make the haul.
I'll get the fuel flowing. You load the flight data. Hicks, we're clear.
Great, now let's go. Well, looks like a 2-day haul before we hit Fiorina.
I grabbed this deck of cards from the crew quarters.
Outstanding.
Ripley! What's this going to achieve? Think of all we could learn from it. You must let me have it. It's a magnificent specimen. No!
No!
What more do you want from me?
Think hard. Make sure you don't leave anything out.
I've told you everything I know.
Are you completely sure?
I don't know where the message is.
Get the bag off the other one. How are your faculties, Corporal? I asked you a question.
I heard you.
Give him another.
That would be ill-advised, sir.
He can take it.
Corporal Dwayne Hicks. TQ4048215E9. And that's all you get.
We both know that's not true. I want to talk to you about the events that led us to where we are now.
What the hell did you give me?
Incentive.
You killed everyone on that planet.
Unfortunately, by the time we had received Burke's transmission and arrived at LV-426, the atmospheric processor had already gone critical. All of the xenomorphic specimens were destroyed. Fortunately, the crashed alien ship and her precious cargo were left unscathed by the explosion. When we discovered that Lieutenant Ripley, the child, and yourself had escaped LV-426 on board the Sulaco.
Her name was Newt.
It was Rebecca, actually. We diverted the research transport vessel Legato and its cargo outbound from LV-426 to intercept the Sulaco and provide assistance.
Tie up your loose ends.
It's all relative.
Yeah? How'd that turn out? I hear it didn't go so well.
The loss of the Legato was unfortunate. So many specimens.
There were families aboard that ship.
I said it was unfortunate.
It's only unfortunate that you lost your specimens.
On the contrary, lucky for you, some managed to escape. Didn't they?
His heart rate has dropped way below a critical threshold.
I don't think my safety's a top priority.
What a selfish act.
Selfish?
Throwing away all that potential. There was so much we could have learned.
She sacrificed herself to put an end to this. It's only a matter of time before someone comes looking.
Corporal, do not misunderstand. As far as anyone knows, the Sulaco exploded over Fury 161 and all hands were lost. Tragic. Officially, the explosion of the atmospheric processor on LV-426 laid waste to everything there. I have all the time in the world, Corporal. No one is coming because you are expendable. As for these colonists you seem to be so concerned about, dregs of humanity, worthless trash, I'm providing them with the opportunity for their lives to have meaning. Lieutenant Ripley's death, a selfish act. The destruction of the Legato in the hands of some angry little girl. Inconvenient. But let us be frank, Corporal, and please believe me when I say this. There is nothing sacred here. Every resource I have is expendable when it comes to ensuring the further study and development
Drop the weapon
of this organism.
Oops.
Untie the corporal.
Don't do this, Doctor.
Sorry, sir. I can't let this go any further.
What are you talking about? You do see the hypocrisy in this coming from a man who's built his career creating weapons.
Granted. And I've created some real works of art. But you, my friend, you were really pushing the bounds of sanity here. I'm not gonna take part in torturing families. Corporal, let's move.
This is futile. There's no getting out of this alive. No one is coming.
I guess we'll have to see what can be done about that. What's the plan?
Plan? You're all cut up to real time in the whole plan department. Come on. We need to send that message you're carrying. You do have the message, right? Yeah, I gotta get you to an uplink, but there's no way that's happening on this ship.
Ship? Jesus.
Oh yeah. They've named it Origin. They're flying in prefab modules and assembling a research facility around it. You can see they've already got the main communication tower and relay station set up. I'm thinking the relay station's our best bet.
Alright. How are we getting off the ship?
Well, I figure the least protected option will be the EEVs.
But EEVs aren't meant for use inside the atmosphere.
Yeah. That's why they probably won't be well protected. Come on.
Past security? Watch my 6, reloading!
Can't let them stop us. Yep, lock me out.
Can you get past security?
Please. There's the communications relay tower. That's where we're headed.
We better get moving. It looks like we're gonna have company.
dead. We can do this. What is it exactly that we're trying to send?
It's my after-action report and a distress call that was apparently never sent. Interference, I guess.
Why does Weyland want it so bad?
It contains evidence tying Weyland-Yutani to the deaths of my unit and the colonists of Hadley's Hope.
Xenomorph down!
Watch my 6, reloading!
Direct hit!
got him. For that tunnel. What's in there? A distinct lack of things shooting at us? It's dead.
Oh, great.
Shit. Think, Levy, think. These tunnels should lead to the inner compound where the main communications array is.
Well, we got big-ass guns and a can-do attitude, so I say let's go and see what happens. Nothing else, maybe the lighting will be better.
Preliminary attempts to develop a living xenomorph queen have been surprisingly successful. Her presence has not clued us into any sort of pheromonal control of her children like we initially hoped. She's producing eggs at a regular rate.
Looks like they broke through into some sort of natural caves.
Do you know if it connects to the other side?
No idea.
Well, after you. these caves might not be entirely naturally formed.
Ah, shit.
They're dead.
They even realize what they unleashed.
I've set up a tunnel for luring in the Queen, but the plan's got some problems. Firstly, we need somebody to lure the Queen to the lift. And as nobody around here has got a powerful desire to die, there's your first snag. Secondly, once we've got the Queen angry, she ain't just gonna run down the tunnel by her lonesome. We're gonna have to deal with a whole horde of the things. And our firepower's already spread thin thanks to the big-ass cave we dug into. I recommend we don't attempt to snag the Queen until we've at least got another dozen gun hands for defense. Or bait.
Oh my god, it's the Queen!
Well, shoot her!
That'll only piss her off. We need to get the hell out of here!
Ceiling! You're above!
Stay in control.
What the hell? Weapons can't do shit against that thing. We just distraction.
They didn't make a run for it. Stay out of the open. Into cover now.
Just carry out the mission.
We're getting out of here! Ready for this? You know they're bound to be waiting.
Let's do this.
Damn it. Well, what do you know?
Shit. Let's move. run a bypass?
No, it's controlled remotely.
The labs are flooded with gas, so that's a no-go for you. If I can find the power junction in there, I should be able to disable the lock.
That's got it. I think I can pry it open now.
Okay, head back.
This containment chamber should fit our needs in developing the egg production capacity of a queen specimen. However, the real excitement will come in the exploration of her ability to communicate with and control the progeny. Understanding and developing this bond will be one of our first steps in controlling the xenomorph drones.
Locked again, Doc.
Great. Well, looks like the Xenos have entered the module. If I can get to the other side there, I can clear the tug.
Watch for movement.
Remember, should the Queen break free of her restraints, hit the suppression button immediately. The C-284 nerve gas integrated into the holding cell should kill the specimen in a matter of seconds. Though Mr. Wayland suggests that we use this as a last resort only, as lead geneticist, I know enough about these creatures to say that if the Queen so much as makes a crack in that glass, you pound that button as fast as you can.
So, what now, Doc?
This lab is on the outside wall, so I should have external venting. I should be able to vent the gas and make it safe for you to enter the lab. And the name is Rick.
Dr. Miller, it's come to my attention that you've told the employees to eliminate the Xenomorph Queen at the first sign of trouble. Firstly, I ordered your engineers to replace the nerve gas with C95 variant. Lethal to humans, of course, but little more than a mild sedative to the Xenomorph. The Queen is an incredible specimen, and I won't let your men exterminate her because you've got a little jumpy. Secondly, you're fired. The security force within the lab have already received my order. Goodbye, Dr. Miller.
I got it. I'll meet you at the exterior door.
the encoded message while I align the array.
The message is ready.
Once the array's in a position, we're good.
Dr. Ledley, stop.
What the hell?
Listen to me, please. Think of all we can learn, the strides we will make together.
The array is set. Send the message.
Think about what you're doing, what you're throwing away.
Rick, don't listen to him.
Doing this won't change the past.
Keep going!
Cover me!
Send that message and you jeopardize everything. We lose any hope of retaining control.
That's just it, though. This isn't something anyone can ever hope to control. Sending.
I can't let you do this.
Was the message sent?
Some of it.
I hope it was enough.
Corporal Dwayne Hicks, TQ40482115E9. Distress. My unit has suffered immense casualties on LV-426 and requests immediate assistance aboard the USS Sulaco. Of the survivors, myself, 2 human females, one of which is a child, and a damaged synthetic. Consider all Colonial Marines dispatched to LV-426 to be KIA. Repeat, all Marines dispatched to LV-426 were KIA.
Rise and shine! Got a distress call from LV-426. Get your gear, we're heading out.